In the beginning, Brahma had created many sons, each with their own special qualities. There was Daksha, Pulasthya, Angiras, Narda, and Marichi. But one day, Brahma created a woman of exceptional beauty from his own mind. Her name was Sandhya, and she was the embodiment of dusk. During the day, she would fade away, but in the evening, she would shine brightly. She was so beautiful that even the sages were captivated by her. At the same time, a man of incredible splendor was also born from Brahma's mind. When everyone saw him, they were amazed and curious to know who he was. Brahma told him that he would have an important role in the task of creation, and that Vishnu, Rudra, and all the other gods would be under his command. Brahma gave him 5 flower arrows and ordered him to use them to enchant and captivate both men and women. He would continue the eternal task of creation in this form. Brahma continued, "Since you have already begun to torment and bewitch our minds from your very birth, you shall be known throughout the world as Manmatha. You have the ability to take on any form you desire, and no one is as beautiful as you. As a being born from the mind, you shall also be known as Kama. Since you bring happiness to others, you shall be called Magna. And because of your arrogance at your birth, you shall be known as Darpaka. As the god of love, you shall be popularly referred to as Kandal. The combined power of all the gods shall not be equal to yours, for you are omnipresent." Kamadeva was gifted with 5 flower arrows: Harshana, delighting; Rochna, appealing; Mohana, deluding; Shoshna, withering; and Marana, killing. He tested their power by deluding and tormenting Brahma and his sons, and then became confident in his abilities. However, when Brahma and his sons began to develop sinful inclinations, Brahma remembered Lord Shiva. Appearing in an instant, Lord Shiva spoke, "O Brahma! How unworthy of you to have lustful feelings for your own daughter! How dare you go against the Vedas' injunction that a sister, a brother's wife, and a daughter are like one's mother?" Lord Shiva thus protected them all from moral degeneration. Although Brahma was able to conquer his lust, the drops of sweat that fell from his body gave rise to the manes, or pitras. Sandhya, however, had developed lustful feelings and decided to immolate herself out of shame. Patriarch Daksha also fell victim to lust upon seeing Sandhya's beauty. Despite his best efforts, he could not suppress his passion. Drops of sweat fell from his body, and from them emerged a stunningly beautiful woman. Daksha named her Rati. Rati, born of Daksha's sweat, was incredibly beautiful. Daksha wished to marry her off to Kamadeva and said to him, "O Kamadeva, this girl was born of my body, and she possesses both beauty and virtue. She is an ideal match for you. Take her as your wife." Enamored by Rati's beauty, Kamadeva readily agreed to the proposal. Daksha made both of them sit in front of him and handed Rati over to Kamadeva. Rati, because of her enchanting beauty, could captivate any mortal. Kamadeva was overjoyed by his marriage to her, and Daksha too was pleased because of his daughter's happiness. However, the story of Sandhya, Kamadeva, and Rati reminds us of the dangers of lust and desire. Even the most powerful gods and patriarchs can be overcome by it, leading to moral degeneration and shame. In the end, we must all strive to control our passions and resist temptation, lest we suffer the same fate as those in this tale.